So this video is to show you the whip stitch, otherwise known as the overcast stitch, and I have my supplies ready. I have some embroidery floss because I want to make sure you can see it really good. Some embroidery floss on a needle. It's doubled up and it has the knots at the ends of the thread, okay? You don't want to put the knot by the needle, otherwise it's not going to go through your fabric. I also have some felt for this demonstration, and we'll call the purple the front of the fabric and the yellow the back of the fabric. And I have some little holes marked here so that it'll make it a little bit easier to see what we're doing. Now the whip stitch is an overcast stitch, which means it's going to go over the edge of the fabric. So I like to start mine by putting the needle in between the layers of the fabric. Okay. Find my little hole. I'm putting it in between the layers of the fabric. Okay. Make sure that the knot is on the inside. And with the knot on the inside, now the back will look just as neat as the front. To start our stitch, remember we went to go over the edge. Right now we're coming out the front of the fabric. Your thread comes around and goes up from the back. Okay? And you can see now that that thread is looping over the edge of the fabric. And we just continue the same way every time. So whether you call it the left or the right, the front or the back, the purple or the yellow, you come through the same side every time. So from the yellow to the purple. Okay. From the yellow to the purple. From the yellow to the purple, or from the back to the front every time. And you want to try to keep your stitches an even size. The stitch isn't hard. Making them look nice is hard. Okay, so every time you come from the back to the front, or from the yellow to the purple, and this is the overcast stitch. At the end, to tie it off, we're going to do what's called a balloon knot. Okay, so here we are. We have the overcast stitch, comes over the edge. It's wrapping the edge. All right, you can see on the back it looks very similar. To knot it off, we're going to do a balloon knot. So to do that, you come from the back to the front again, right where you left off on your last stitch. And before you pull this stitch tight, you put the needle under the loop and then pull it tight, and that makes a knot. I like to do this maybe 3 times in the same place. So through the stitch, then pull it tight, through the stitch, okay, then pull it tight. Once you have this, we put our threads under the fabric. Cut them nice and close, so now our little tail is actually inside the fabric, okay, and it's nice and secure. So that's the overcast stitch.